How did I get a better healer? I mean, she seems to be an okay healer. If I remember on the class list, there's one more thing that's more centered on healing. I'd rather do that. If I can find the person for it. But pretty much always have to have these guys for the story quests probably anyway, so. The only person who could be switched out is this chick. I'm sure. Did I get the blade rank yet? I'm like too fucking off, man. Mechanical 4. Maybe we'll get it when we turn this in, man.
Either you picked up another Xeno, or someone's been holding their breath too long.
This is El. We met in Noctil.
We are El Sirif, if it please you. This planet has been our home since days of yore.
Oh, long-time resident?
That's why we brought him back. His knowledge could prove invaluable. I'd like to request permission for him to stay in New LA.
We can't allow just anyone to waltz into our city on a whim. How much do we know about him?
I know enough. Enough to say that we can trust him.
Not really, but...
All Mirren natives are good, honest folk.
Yes, Tatsu, yes. Anyway, Elma, you do seem quite sure of yourself. All right, I'll share the responsibility. He can stay. If that's acceptable, Mr. Director General.
If you're both certain, so be it.
Many thanks, good sirs. Truly, we are walking on the 9th cloud of 7th heaven. Please call us El. The rest is far too formal. And honestly, we prefer El anyway.
More importantly, Colonel, what happened with the Lifehold unit?
You're not important, bro.
I see. So it wasn't the core. after all.
The hell, this guy's
No.
chiseled face is
Confirmed it was one
it's
of the
too
archive
chiseled.
units. Unit number 07.
07? That would be the LC repository, wouldn't it?
One of 3, but yes. The entirety of the Library of Congress archives. As I recall, the data was stored on units 07 through 09.
Well, thank God it wasn't the core. This situation could have been a lot worse.
I wonder. The LC archives contained nearly every published work in mankind's history. It's not like it's just a bunch of random books and manuscripts, you know. It's a history of human thought, a record of opinions and emotions.
I mean, yeah, sure, but...
So if you stop and consider what it means to lose even a third of that data, it's a cultural and historical loss of catastrophic proportions.
We do have parity data for the archives here. We know which unit was lost, so hopefully we can find some way to restore it.
Let's hope so.
Moving on. These gangling, you're certain they were involved in the destruction of Earth?
Here, see for yourself.
The
The
gangland.
left shot is from a battle over Beijing. The right, from our encounter.
Son of a... Is it possible this is their native planet?
Tatsu told
Wouldn't
us
that
they
be
aren't from here,
a
and El
coinkydink?
confirmed it. They're recent arrivals. Very recent.
So, either it's one hell of a coincidence, or they followed us.
Considering they appear to be systematically targeting the Lifehold, I'd say that leaves no question they followed us.
Random loud music.
Could they possibly know the purpose of the Lifehold?
Maybe the whole reason we haven't found the core yet is because those scumbags already trashed it.
If so, none of us would be here talking in the first place, would we?
You got a point there.
This information doesn't leave this room, but we've had several recent Pathfinder reports of Xeno sightings and contact. They may or may not be gangmen, but regardless, I propose we double down on our defenses going forward.
That'll be all, Elma. Please continue hunting for any signs of the life form.
Yes, sir.
Remember, the clock is always ticking. We have to find that unit before it's too late.
Everybody just stands in there staring at each other. Another storage probe. Cool. I know about it. Fucking attack of the information, man. Alright. Like, we can't think of a better way just to segue this in. So just fucking throw a bunch of paragraphs after every fucking story mission. It's a shield trooper. Okay.
Strength comes from experience. That's true.
Alright, cool. The blade rank up.
On any
What is a shield trooper? Know what she is, man? I feel like she's gonna be wired in class more than the other guy. We'll see though. Alright, let's go, upgrade our blade rank. Signature arts, you can learn those eventually like you can from other playable characters. Some are only post-game. Oh, really? Is that only if you're like a shield trooper, or? I have too many people in my party? That's a thing, man? What an interesting change, man. I assume they're pretty good then.
Hello? Yes, could you not? You there, the one about to take that mission? I'm speaking to you. Oh, good. You're a sensible sort. I promise, this will only take a moment of your time. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. The mission you were about to take. I analyzed it based on criteria ranging from Pathfinder experience, build, intelligence. Yes, well, in aggregate, the data clearly indicates that the more qualified candidate is me, Hector Birtwhistle. I invite
Hector
you to
Birtwhistle.
set pride aside and allow me to handle this, for humanity's sake. It's quite simple, really, because I'm more skilled than you. I can offer a total guarantee of success, whereas you, well, cannot. Here, this other mission should be right up your alley. I believe that picking 2 samples of Zezian flea wart should be well within your abilities. Is something amiss? You seem dissatisfied. Tragic. You now insist on comparing yourself to me. The solution is clear. We'll both complete the 3 missions I just accepted. Only one of us can finish first. This will provide the loser, by which I mean you, ample chance to understand the gap separating us. Whenever you eventually complete those missions, come find me here. I'll be waiting.
We already done all these missions, man. Minus the Maranium part.
Hey!
What a guy, man.
Your blade
Seems
level's
like an
down.
asshole. Oh man, room colors.
What do you want to improve? Hang in there.
Is that the last level of mechanical shit we can even get? This is the last level that's probably worth it. His voice reminds me of like Wesker. I wonder if they got a similar actor. Considering going out getting some fucking monsters, man. I need like fucking energy boost these last couple days, man. Maybe when my friend gets back, I'll take a quick break. I apologize. These have been shit streams, I know, boys. I've been a fucking slug, man. Sickness and just like in weird moods, man. Just not enough chemicals flying through my brain, man. Oh, we got a new business, man. Meredith and Company. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just pop 5K in it. How hard is it to get, what the fuck? Sexware, man. I'm guessing it's pretty hard to get the, fucking Plague Master. All the affinities or whatever. That was kind of my problem with the last fucking game. It was like there's all this cool character development and shit, and they're like a huge pain in the ass to fucking get ranked up with. It sucks that's where like a lot of the voiced actual quests are. I'd rather those just all be doable than like there's just more fun shit you can do easily. Complete the task research. I just have to wait for a... I guess I just have to wait for a survey. Grail your waiver to 100. Grind the affinity post game. I wish you just could do it as you played. I mean, it's cool you could do it at some point, but... I just think that that should be like something that's in it instead of being tied to like a post game thing for grinding. I should worry about making the one playthrough entertaining. This version of the game with the DLC that Japan had. How do we not have all the same DLC? Guarantee that everyone uses them. I mean, you could, man. I mean, waiver is good for a really long time. I mean, or you could hold out for like Merlin. Use money, Meridium, and Infinity. Oh, really? I see. Alright, let's go open up that random chest while we wait for the research task to finish.
I can help.
Hey man, I mean, if you do grail him, it's a win for me. But that's all that was in that? I guess that's fine. I guess we'll just buy gear if we have trouble with the mission. That'd be a good way to do it.
Well,
We won't use her as much as they would Waver. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Waver has... He's safe, man. If you're gonna grill anybody in the foreseeable future, might as well be a Waver. I mean, like I said, Merlin's a better Waver, but that's like if you even get a Merlin, you know. That's the kind of shit you gotta think about. But you'll get so much friend points with 100 Waver or 96 Waver. Up to that point, that shit, man. I don't even know when Merlin will come out. Sucks we don't get that DLC. So do I just sit here and wait? Is that really what it is? I need to be level 16 for this quest. Okay, we can go do this then. It's like I could do more affinity missions than I was able to do in the past. Hey. The research? I think that one was just like waiting for a tick of the revenue, right? I could be wrong. $3,000 credits, a single return. What are my returns right now? I get 7,000 a tick right now. Also, I just want to go explore and just like find random shit. Like add more probes. Might just do that, we'll see. You cannot accept story and affinity missions at the same times. So I have to wait for the research one. Oh Lord Jesus. Let's go pick up a little shit here. Where's my TP, man? Oh, it's hidden back here. What you boys doing if I start whacking right here on stream, man? Just masturbating. Blue load on the camera. that'd be pretty unreal shit, man. Sorry. What? Okay, this would be like, yeah.
What a beast.
So I just start screaming and run around with arms in the air screaming.
Yes.
DSP. don't think I'm as salty as DSP from what I've heard. Well, I'm feeling like it lately. I'll go to put the eyes on the screen. They might just be choppy. Oh. It's eyes glued to the screen, man. A little smoother. See, now we got a problem with weird choppiness instead of skips. Maybe that's just how it looks. It's the 30 FPS. It looks smoother in my game. It might just be that it's because it's just a general FPS dip. Maybe cutting the FPS in half with this game makes it look really funky compared to other games. Maybe it doesn't handle it well. Try putting on the buffering again. Auto detect. They didn't notice it elsewhere. Okay. Does that look better? That is good now? Okay. So, looks like we need the buffering. The problem with buffering is that it's a slow desync over time, but I've never had many people complain that much about that. As long as it doesn't affect my end, it doesn't matter.
Yes?
Story mission. Outfitters. Need to drop some of this shit, man. We can turn these in as soon as we get them. So it's like, who cares, right? Caldros. Okay. The water purification plant. 2, 3, 4. If you guys need more audio, let me know. I can turn it up. I can make adjustments as you boys see fit. I appreciate it, Goto, too.